Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube's history, Sean's View Entertainment, right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with an explosive update as it concerns more WWE superstars being released from their contracts and coming off the roster. Now, PW Insider is reporting that before there was rumblings within WWE that more cuts might be coming on the talent and the office side of the WWE. So we're talking about superstars and the people that work within the office of the WWE. Now, regarding more talent releases, there is a fear, but it was noted that there's always paranoia among the roster when WWE starts announcing releases. And, you know, that it's organic for the superstars to be walking on eggshells. It's very tense. It's very stressful to be backstage right now in the WWE. I mean, after a half dozen WWE superstars were released, you can only bet if you're one of those superstars that aren't getting used correctly, or creative has nothing for you, or you're underutilized, or you're jobbing out, or you don't have any place on the card, either it be on Raw, SmackDown, or Superstars, you must fear for your career. Not only your career, but what you're going to do after. And that's why Jim Ross always says in his blogs and his podcasts that a WWE superstar should always bank on having another career, should always bank on going to college and furthering your education, because you never know what the WWE is going to do. And in this instance, it's one of those things where, you know, you got to expect the unexpected. Just like they say in the WWE, anything can happen in the WWE. Well, anything can happen when you become a WWE superstar. You could be at the main event, or you could be a curtain jerker, and your whole entire career could change and be altered by the release, because WWE simply doesn't know how to use you well. You know, that's the thing about WWE Creative. I understand that they can't use everybody. I understand that they can't have a storyline for every single superstar. But at least the most you could do was at least find something for a Drew McIntyre, an Evan Bourne, you know, a Kurt Hawkins. I mean, there was places for these superstars, especially when they used to be somebody, especially when they were, you know, Kurt Hawkins was a former tag team champion. You got a man in Drew McIntyre, a former Intercontinental champion. These are superstars that were supposed to go somewhere. I can understand the superstars that weren't going to go anywhere and there was no hope. But there was a hope for an Evan Bourne. There was hope for a Drew McIntyre. Hell, even Jinder Mahal. There was hope. There could have been something done. But the powers that be in WWE just didn't see it that way. Your comments and your opinions on the frustration and the concern backstage among more WWE superstars getting cut very soon. Remember, that could happen anytime from now until next week, or even more than that, all the way to the summertime. Summer's only, what, about a week or 2 weeks away? So, you know, WWE, it's rumbling. Subscribe.